Well, Vida, profound for me on a very, very personal level. Start with the good stuff. It is 16 songs, 16 of my compositions, collaborations with other songwriters throughout my career, from like 1993 up until 2009. This album is duets, singing along with great artists. I'd like to mention a few: Juan Luis Guerra, Juanes, Bumburi, Calle 13, Ruben Blades, Jose Feliciano. Gosh, help me out here. Shakira. Mark Anthony, Shakira, I know. Ricky Martin, of course, the single Mana. Great, legendary, even from when I was my early years, like Jose Feliciano. So very excited about that whole side, which is the album and these collaborations. But on a more profound, it's been for me, it was part of for me a healing process. Wasn't my idea. I wish I could say I had this great idea. I have good friends throughout the years, mentors that sat with me because I was ill. I know we're going to skip a little bit. I fell ill, dealt with the non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. And a couple of buddies sat me down one day in Miami and said, hey, let's do this. And someone very close to me says, listen, I know you don't want to talk about this, but hey, this might be, if this is whatever it is, I know you're in treatment and you're in and out, and things at times seem like they're working out, at times they don't. That's when you deal with cancer. That's the way that goes. And he said to me, we don't want to look at it as your swan song, but hey, you know what? This is, you've worked all these years. How about if we do this? And I was like, well, that sounds interesting, but is that something that we can do? I mean, I know Juan Luis, we've done things together, and of course Ricky, and and a few other people that are close. But I was like, is this something that's even possible? So here I am today, live, healthy, talking to you about Vida, and the songs came out beautiful. And what I love about this is there's this, it's pure. It's pure, I think, because of the circumstances. This is an album that exists because of this thing, this illness. And it's amazing when you speak to other cancer survivors. It's a life changer when you survive it. So this is why it's called Vida, life. Because we're celebrating life, and I had no idea of the depth, the commitment from contemporaries. I had no idea. I thought, I don't want to bother anyone, get in the way. They're like, but you know him, you guys hang out. And it's like, one thing is to hang out, be friends. Another thing is and I guess, that's what friends are for, right? But I know that knowing them closely, I hear the stories of like, oh, so-and-so's hitting me up for this, or they want to do this. And, and I'm like, I don't want to be that guy behind the scenes. They're going, oh, Draco's calling for this and that. So very excited. This is the album Vida. It's a celebration of life. And, definitely I'm in awe and just the beauty, that the weight of beauty and of honesty, everyone's interpretation. There's a key pieces that carry their weight, whether it's, Jose Feliciano or Ruben Blades or, Juan Luis Guerra. You hear Shakira and Blanca. These pieces are just gems.